in this past episode of the Bad Batch titled Replacements, we seen Wrecker bump his head and hold it throughout the episode. Now this has to mean something because it came up quite a bit, and I believe this means that he damaged his inhibitor chip somehow. Now I predict going forward that in some way the inhibitor chip can activate and intensify, and he will become the next quote-unquote good soldier like Crosshair, and that the Bad Batch, the remaining members of the Bad Batch, will have to fight off or battle Wrecker and Crosshair at the same time if they can't help Wrecker before this happens. Now we did see in the ship that Tech was building some sort of thing that can help see whether or not the members of the Bad Batch, if they're safe, if it will become any sort of a danger for them in the future. This can get really crazy. I believe in the next episode that we will see Crosshair meeting up with the Bad Batch again and facing off. I also want to bring up that in this episode, we may have just seen the very first group of Death Troopers. Now, I'm a really big fan of Death Troopers, and I can't wait to see maybe where this goes and how they evolve, because we do get 16 episodes of the Bad Batch, so we're most likely going to see the Empire, from the Republic to the Empire, in full transition, and it already is, and it's really cool to see it going from Republic to Empire, and how the clones have changed so much and how everything's been going how we know it to be. Now I also want to bring up why the Stormtroopers were loyal to the Empire. Yes, it's hard to believe that Stormtroopers were loyal to the Empire because the Empire did such bad things, but we just seen it in this past episode why. One of the new Death Troopers, I want to call them, that group, one of the members said that the Empire feeds him. They put a roof over his head, and that's why he joined the military, and that's why they stay loyal and do what is asked of them. Like I said before, I love seeing the transition from the Republic to the Empire because we already know how things are going down. Now we're just getting them in that detail, and I love the animation. I love the Clone Wars animation. It looks so good. Let me know what you guys think, but I think it looks amazing, and I can't wait for more. So far, episode 1, 2, and 3 were awesome. I really loved this episode because it showed a little bit of a darker side to what was really going on and what the Empire asked of the Stormtroopers. But I overall cannot wait for more. So what we touched on today was the first Death Troopers. I believe that this is the first squad of Death Troopers. Why the Stormtroopers were loyal. And we also touched on the biggest one for me was Wrecker will be the next good soldier. So that head bump definitely meant something, and I can't wait to see what goes down after this. I think it's going to be crazy. Wrecker is for sure one of the strongest of the Bad Batch, and it's going to be really hard for the squad to be able to handle him and control him. I'm really not sure if, the next episode, I hope that they see Crosshair and possibly take him back, and somehow Tech can get the inhibitor chip out of him, and then he does it to the rest of the squad, and I really don't know what's going to go from there. Maybe they just end up fighting off the Empire for a while and lay low, but I'm not really sure. Let's see what happens. I can't wait for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.